In the midst of the world's incessant noise, only in silence do we find the truth of our soul.
Bjudview.
There are moments in life when a deep inner call invites us to a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. For many, these moments are signaled by a feeling of being chosen for something greater, a purpose that transcends daily routine and mundane challenges. These individuals, the chosen ones, often realize that silence is a powerful and essential tool on their spiritual journey. In this video, we will explore how silence can be more than just the absence of sound. We will see how it becomes a profound state of being that protects and strengthens spiritual growth, allowing a closer connection with our inner voice and helping to avoid the negative external influences that can divert us from our path. Spiritual awakening is a transformative experience that profoundly alters our perception of the world and ourselves. As we undergo this process, we begin to perceive life in a new light, with renewed clarity and purpose. However, this path can be fraught with challenges and distractions, making it essential to find ways to protect our new perception and growth. This is where silence plays a crucial role. It's not just about seeking moments of external quietude, but about cultivating an inner silence that allows us to listen to and trust our intuition. By withdrawing from the noise and bustle of the world, we create a safe space for our spirit to flourish, protecting us from external influences that can undermine our progress. Silence, then, becomes not just a practice, but a state of being that strengthens our spiritual journey, offering us the clarity and strength needed to continue moving forward with humility and inner peace. Throughout this video, we will explore how silence can be integrated into our daily lives and how it can serve as a powerful tool for the chosen ones in their quest for spiritual awakening. Welcome to the Rational Spirituality Channel, a space dedicated to the exploration and sharing of knowledge that leads us to an extraordinary life experience. Today, we will dive together into this journey of discovery, where each revelation is an invitation to look more deeply within ourselves and into the fabric of the universe. Silence is often understood as the mere absence of sound, but for the chosen ones on their spiritual journey, it represents much more. It is a state of being, a deep internal quietness that goes beyond mere external tranquility. This inner silence is a sacred space where the soul can rest and renew itself. Imagine a serene lake on a windless morning, its surface perfectly smooth, reflecting the sky above. Similarly, inner silence reflects the true essence of our being, without the distortions caused by external tumult. When we achieve this state of serenity, we can access mental and emotional clarity that allows us to see beyond the illusions and distractions of the world. Cultivating this state of being requires practice and intention. It's not just about avoiding noise, but about silencing the mind and turbulent emotions. Through meditation, conscious breathing, and deliberate moments of solitude, we can dive into this profound silence and discover a peace that transcends external circumstances. On the spiritual journey, we are constantly exposed to external influences that can divert us from our path and obscure our inner vision. Silence acts as a protective shield, creating a barrier against these negative forces. When we engage in silence, we are, in fact, creating a safe space where our soul can flourish without interference. Consider the journey of a spiritual warrior. To maintain his strength and focus, he must regularly retreat to a space where he can reflect and replenish himself. Similarly, silence offers the chosen ones a refuge where they can strengthen themselves and purify their intentions. In this state of withdrawal, we are able to discern which influences deserve our attention and which should be ignored. External influences can range from others' opinions and expectations to the incessant noises of modern life. By cultivating silence, we learn to recognize and resist these distractions. Protected by this armor of tranquility, we can advance on our spiritual journey with confidence and resilience, maintaining the purity of our experiences and intentions. One of the greatest blessings of silence is the ability to hear our inner voice. Amidst the chaos and noise of everyday life, this voice is often muffled, leaving us confused and disoriented. However, when we cultivate silence, we make room for our inner wisdom to reveal itself. The inner voice is like a compassionate guide, always present but seldom heard amidst life's tumult. For the chosen ones, listening to this voice is crucial, as it offers profound insights and guidance that cannot be found in external sources. It is the compass that keeps us on the right path, helping us navigate the complexities of the spiritual journey. Methods to cultivate inner silence include practices such as meditation, which teaches us to observe our thoughts without attachment, and mindfulness, which anchors us in the present moment. Additionally, finding moments of solitude in nature, away from technological distractions, can amplify this connection. When we listen to our inner voice, we find answers to the deepest questions and gain clarity that illuminates our path. This constant internal dialogue strengthens our confidence and helps us make decisions aligned with our true purpose. By trusting the silent wisdom within us, we fully embrace our role as chosen ones and move forward with determination and serenity. In a world filled with constant stimuli, avoiding distractions and external noise becomes a daily challenge. For the chosen ones on their spiritual journey, this ability is essential to maintain clarity and focus. Modern distractions, from incessant electronic device notifications to social pressures, can divert us from our path and obscure our spiritual perception. Imagine walking in a peaceful forest, where each sound of nature contributes to a symphony of peace. Suddenly, a jarring sound from a nearby city disrupts this harmony, pulling you out of the contemplative state. Similarly, external distractions interrupt our inner silence, making it difficult to connect with our essence. To avoid these distractions, it is important to create sacred spaces of silence. Set aside daily moments to disconnect from technology and connect with yourself. Practices such as meditation and mindfulness help keep the mind centered and prevent external noises from invading your inner space. Additionally, learning to say no to commitments and activities that do not contribute to your spiritual growth can be a powerful way to preserve your time and energy. On the path of spiritual awakening, one of the greatest challenges is resisting the need for external validation. In a society that values the approval and recognition of others, it can be difficult to remain true to one's own truth without constantly seeking external confirmation. External validation can be a dangerous trap, distancing us from our authenticity. When we depend on others' approval, we allow their expectations to shape our actions and thoughts, diverting us from our true purpose. For the chosen ones, the practice of silence is a way to reinforce self-sufficiency and internal confidence. By silencing external voices, we are able to hear our inner voice more clearly. This silence strengthens us, allowing our self-esteem and worth to come from within, rather than being influenced by others' opinions. Practicing acceptance and self-love is crucial in this process, as it helps us recognize that we are complete and valuable just as we are, regardless of external validation. Humility is an essential virtue on the spiritual journey. For the chosen ones, the practice of silence is a way to cultivate this humility, recognizing that, despite our advances and discoveries, there is always more to learn and understand. Humility reminds us that we are part of something greater, a universal force that guides and sustains our existence. When we silence ourselves, we allow this force to lead us, rather than trying to control or dominate. Silence helps us recognize our limitations and embrace the wisdom that comes from beyond ourselves. To cultivate humility, it is important to practice attentive listening and reflection. Listen to others with empathy and openness, recognizing that each person has something valuable to share. Dedicate time to reflect on your own actions and thoughts, questioning your motivations and intentions. This practice of silent self-examination helps keep us grounded in humility, reminding us that we are all on a continuous path of learning and growth. Maintaining inner peace is one of the greatest achievements for the chosen ones on their spiritual journey. Silence plays a fundamental role in preserving this tranquility. Inner peace is not simply the absence of external conflicts, but a deep state of harmony that allows us to face challenges with serenity and clarity. Imagine a temple atop a mountain, untouched by the chaos of the world below. Such is the inner peace that silence helps us cultivate. This state of being provides a solid foundation from which we can respond to life's challenges with equanimity, without being easily disturbed. To maintain this peace, it is essential to integrate daily practices that promote silence and introspection. Regular meditation, even for a few minutes, can calm the mind and bring a sense of balance. Activities such as walking in nature, practicing conscious breathing, and reserving moments of solitude are equally beneficial. These practices help create an internal space of calm where we can always return when needed, preserving our inner peace against external storms. There are various tools and practices that can help the chosen ones cultivate and maintain silence in their daily lives. Each practice offers a unique path to achieving inner silence and strengthening the connection with the spiritual self. Meditation is one of the most effective practices for quieting the mind and accessing the depth of being. Whether through mindfulness techniques, guided meditations, or simply sitting in silence, this regular practice can profoundly transform our internal experience. Breathing exercises, such as pranayama, help calm the mind and stabilize emotions. Practicing conscious breathing for a few minutes daily can create an immediate sense of peace and centering. Spending time in nature, away from the noises of urban life, offers an opportunity to reconnect with inner silence. The simplicity and beauty of the natural environment provide a perfect setting for reflection and meditation. Writing about your experiences, thoughts, and feelings can be a powerful way to process emotions and achieve silent clarity. A spiritual journal allows for deep self-exploration and helps maintain focus on the spiritual journey. Activities such as reading sacred texts, prayer, or contemplating spiritual art can inspire a deep connection with the divine and promote a state of internal quietude. Now that we have explored the transformative power of silence, it is time to reflect on how we can incorporate these practices into our own spiritual journey. Silence, as we have seen, is not just the absence of sound but a state of being that deeply connects us with our essence and protects us from the distractions of the outside world. Think about how you can create moments of silence in your daily routine. Perhaps start with small steps, like dedicating 5 minutes in the morning to meditation or finding a quiet moment during the day for a silent walk in nature. Also consider how you can cultivate an environment that supports inner silence, perhaps by creating a sacred space in your home where you can retreat for reflection and peace. Reflect on the barriers that may be preventing you from embracing silence. Are they the constant demands of work, technological distractions, others' expectations? Identifying these obstacles is the first step to overcoming them. Remember that silence is an ongoing practice and that every small effort contributes to your spiritual growth. I invite you to make a personal commitment to integrate more silence into your life, not as an imposition, but as a gift to yourself, a path to greater clarity, peace, and connection with your true essence. By doing so, you will not only benefit yourself but also create a calmer, more centered presence that will positively influence everyone around you. If these words resonate with you, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content on spirituality and spiritual growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey of spiritual awakening. Let's create a community of mutual support where we can inspire each other to live with more inner freedom and authenticity every step of the way. Leave a comment sharing your reflections and experiences with silence. What are the main distractions and external noises you need to minimize to maintain clarity and inner peace? How can you integrate moments of silence into your daily routine to strengthen your spiritual journey? Your story may be the light that guides others on their own paths of awakening. May the light guide your way, always.